motherfuckers came to a restaurant and I was eating that, and what if I would have died?
What could happen?
Would it be, Freddie Gibbs, oh man, he was great, he was that? Would academics be saying I was a great rapper on his post? But nah, since, you know what I'm saying, since niggas tried to jump me, oh man, he got jumped. It's a different thing. Now, what if PNB Rock?
If he would have just got jumped,
exactly, exactly. And even worse, what if he would have just gave it up?
People would have been like,
and live. What if he would have gave it up and lived? Yeah. It's a lose-lose for a nigga. So what the fuck y'all niggas want from us?
Yeah, that's real.
If I would have gave it up, y'all would have clowned me. My career, y'all. Oh shit, this bitch ass nigga. But if I fight for mine and die, oh man, he shouldn't even been there. Man, suck my dick. That man shouldn't have.
Shalom, this is Shar by Srala Elias Dan Kemp. And first and foremost, I will give our praises, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son, and the proper true Hubutum, Kah Lam La, Yah Bashim Asha, Bashim, Habakudas Ma'amoth. Also, done to the elders and apostles of GMS, and done to my as well, Ahawam Sharala. Peace and blessing to 1/3, salutations to all for elect. This is going to be a quick little lesson of spiritual tradition going on, what Freddie Gibbs said, about P&B, that it's a lose situation, if anything, because he said 3 outcomes. One, if you just simply give up your chain, as a rapper or whatever, or as a celebrity, especially as a J celebrity, you're going to always have jewelry on you. Some type of merchandise on you. So if you give up your merchandise, people to clown you, you might lose your fan base, yada yada. Or, second option, if you get jumped, people gonna clown you as well. You might lose your fan or whatever, yada yada. Or the third, if some hooligans will take your life. They'll strip you off this plane. They'll take your life away. Well, not take your life away, but they'll kill you basically. So you have those 3 options as a celebrity. And I'm mostly saying Jake celebrity because only Jake would think that if you try to not get beat up, or if you try not to die, that you are, that you're a punk, that you're a chump, just because you don't want to get your chain up. Your chain is not worth more than your life, and according, to the scripture, like we worth something more than this, man. The Lord is going to give us, spiritual powers. You forget the let spiritual powers, and ultimately after this world is inhabitable and we in the kingdom, and this world being rebuilt and everything, the elect is going to govern the new world, and they're going to have, they're going to have cities for themselves, they're going to, and soon they're going to have, later, in the kingdom, they're going to have worlds to themselves. They're going to have the world to themselves, and all the goals and the riches, that's Yahweh Shema Shais, and the elect gonna have, everything in the whole universe because Yahweh Shema Shai gave it to them. So simply dying for something as simple as a gold chain is stupid, and that's why I say, our people are brutish and they stiff neck for thinking like that, and they think if a rapper do it, yada yada this and yada yada that, it's a lose situation, man. That celebrities put themselves in, of course, because a celebrity can easily just step off the scene, and some celebrities will try to it's like, I'll say, like, rappers and singers, they'll lose the spotlight, or comedians, they'll lose the spotlight, and they kind of depend on the spotlight to get their money, so if they don't have the spotlight, they're not getting the money because what they buying a whole bunch of assets, other than chains and cars, but they buying a whole bunch of stuff that they can't even pay off for real. So you'll have that, and what you call it, and they'll lose the spotlight, and they'll try to get back in the spotlight because they ultimately, I guess, they need it. How people want that or something, but they shouldn't want that because all the celebrities, 20, I'll say 21 Savage because he was in an interview talking about sometimes he just cried like you hear Jake saying that and people would just laugh it up because that's a life of a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American that you just cry in bed, and you rich as heck, you the richest dude and in on the eastern side of America, and you crying yourself to bed. So it's crazy to think like that, because that's a part that Jake have that they ain't gonna be truly happy. Some is can be happy or whatever with the money they have and the spotlight they have, but if they don't got the love of Yahweh Shema Shai, they don't have nothing then, 'cause all that gold and all the diamonds, all the minerals and riches that you have on this side is nothing because ultimately they are owned by Yahweh Shema Shai. You're not trying to truly seek the words, which is worth a million times more than all the riches you ever got in your whole life. So yeah, man, you heard what Freddie Gibbs said. It's a lose situation. He said lose, but it's really a lose because you can also lose your life. You know, but so calm, man. Our people don't just see it that way. Just naturally see it that if you lose your chain, you're a bum. If you get jumped, you're a bum. If you die, well, rest in peace. Yada yada. Like, so it's no winning for Jake, man. But you can win. You know, you can win by this is a win right here. By trying to study, so yourself approved, go on the highways and byways, getting armor. That's what I want to see from a celebrity. Quit all their stuff and try to be with y'all by my side. But it can happen, of course. But like a big famous one. Who knows? But I don't see it happening too much. I see it small time. Small bit time. I guess I don't know. But hey, look, Esau would hate me, man. If I was a rapper, I would just fall off, stop making music, get my money, do my thing, man. But of course, you don't got it, you don't got it. If you do, you do. But it's how you use it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected Slakia. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. So, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, thy God, I will also forget thy children. So come, man, our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And knowledge that they shouldn't be proud. They shouldn't be prideful that they have a chain. They shouldn't be prideful that or if a rapper lose their chain, or they lose they if they lose a fight or whatever, they getting jumped or whatever, that they are punks and chumps and all that. That shouldn't be a thing that we should glorify. But ultimately, through Esau's devices and everything, through Esau's many companies, all his conglomerates, you'll have Khazars that's mainly pushing rap music and singing music with Jake, that push all these types of philosophies, and you see it on TV. You'll see shows about this. You'll see movies about this. You'll see it day to day because Jake talk about it like it's happening to them every day. Which it can, because Jake get a little money. They'll buy some Jordans. They'll buy some gold. They'll buy something, and then boom, that gets stolen. Your friend's gonna clown you. But look, it's nothing wrong having jewelry, but just learn to protect yourself, I guess. But they'll see Slacky, they'll see that as being a punk or being a chump or whatever. But honestly, that's just how it goes. You ain't gonna be able to be on the spotlight, nobody notice you without something happening. It's gonna happen. Especially going on what you rep and what you about. Cause you'll have over gang rappers that they died. It's gonna happen. If you rapping about death all the time and a whole bunch of iniquity, hey man, So kind man, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. The Lord's people, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, are destroyed for lack of knowledge. This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 7. Go from the presence of a foolish man, being anyone that talks like this, that talks like, oh, you a loser if you yada yada, you a loser if you do, you loser if you that. No, man, you a loser if you fall in the way of Esau and expect to always be that way. Expect to have what Jake would say, generational wealth. They try to get money. They think that's success. They try to get that for their children, their children. That's not gonna happen. This is the last time we're gonna be here, man. This is the last time we're gonna be able to breathe this dirty air. Last time we're gonna see these dirty people, wicked, and all this wickedness and iniquity. So without perceive not in him the lips of knowledge. I'm gonna read it again. Go from the presence of a foolish man without perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. So come, man. If you see they don't have no knowledge in them, which is most Jakes, 2/3, which is 2/3 of our people, men and women. If you perceive that they don't have no knowledge in them, man, step away from them. Leave in your presence, and of course that can be mentally as well, because we have a whole bunch of family members that think this way. But you can leave if you want to. But Khan though, this is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. The simple believe every word. Being our people, man. People believe every word Esau say, every word that a wealthy or a rich Jake would say, and then they'll just follow it, man. But a prudent man look at the world till it's going. So a prudent man know what he believe in, and know that no, you shouldn't believe every word. You shouldn't believe every word that a wicked person says. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4. In whom the God of this world, being Esau, have blinded the minds of them which believe not. With two of the people that don't believe in Yahweh Shemashah, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. So if they don't have the light of Yahweh Shemashah, they gonna believe every word in this society, and they gonna be blinded by it, man. Just like I said, Esau control all the media and all the platforms, because he's a conglomerate. And he got all these companies that's pushing death, that's pushing iniquity, and going along with the destruction of our people, man. That's going along with the destruction of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. So you'll have that. You have all people thinking this way, that you're a loser if you do this, a loser if you do that, and ultimately you're not a loser if you do that. And you'll see people that say it's like that say the same thing about us. You'll see us on the highways and byways. You're a loser if you're not trying to get this money. If you're a loser, you're trying to actually worship God and everything, and trying to be righteous. And, you have Jake say some silly things like that. There's nothing wrong with worshiping Yahweh to my side. They don't want to go through the journey, man. They'd rather go to the journey of trying to get money and do all the other stuff. When you have all that, everything going on, I'd rather do it for something, a big reward, not just some fiat currency. The dollar finna collapse, man. The world not in America will be destroyed. So trying to chase after that money is foolish. That's why our people are brutish. They don't know this. But you got to give them notice. This is gonna be my last precept. This is Psalm chapter 92, verse 6. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doth a fool understand. Oh, it's like it. Neither doth a fool understand this. So come, man. A brutish man knoweth not, and a fool don't understand it. So a fool don't understand anything according to the scriptures, or according to the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah, that everything you've been taught is leading to your destruction mentally, spiritually. That everything you've been taught in society that you have seen is ultimately leading to your demise. Anything going contrary to Yahweh Shemashah is going to lead to your destruction. Anything going and glorifying, the spirit of Esau and these heathens is going to lead, to your destruction. But Lord willing, that edify. It's like it. Lord willing, that lesson was edifying. And with that, I want to shalom.